to know if you invest in property in Italy. Italian real estate. If you know where to look, then Italy can be an excellent place to invest. But like everything in life, some rules will help you get the best return on investment and protect your money. My name is Salvatore Leggiero. I'm a lifelong entrepreneur and an international real estate investor. My specialty, whole top buildings. I've been investing in Italy for 15 years and I'm here to share my knowledge with you based on my mistakes and experiences so you can do a good job and maybe also better than me. Here's the first rule to consider. Rule number 1. Precisely define your investment objectives. Rule number 1. So let's start at the beginning. If you know what you want to get out of your investment, then you're on the right track. What? Do you want to make a capital gain? Do you want to make money trivially? But those are everyone's goals. I'm talking about your own, the goals that relate to your profile, the type of investor you are. Start on the right foot. Take a pen and paper and ask yourself at least these 3 questions. First question, have you defined the type of property you want to invest in? Residence or offices? Retail or logistics? Student houses or nice hotels? 1 star, 2 stars? Better 5? Second question, have you decided which market you want to target? Milan or Rome? Florence or Venice? A secondary city? In the center? In the suburbs? Or in the countryside? Third question, what returns do you want? Will they be inversely proportional to the risk? Are you ready to assume your responsibilities? Once you have answered at least these questions in writing, you will be able to move on. Do you have doubts, criticisms, other questions? No problem, I'm always available for you. Rule number 2, location, location, location. It's a classic. When buying a property for any reason, location is the most crucial consideration. In property investment in Italy, this is even more important. So the location must be your choice, a strategy to achieve your goals. For example, if you are looking to the student market, then large universities cities such as Rome or Florence are ideal. Beware of smaller towns such as Perugia or Trieste. They indeed have good universities, but the possibility of distance learning may reduce the number of students willing to face the costs of moving. Big cities are undergoing gentrification, so look for opportunities in emerging areas. If you want to invest in residences for older people, to give another example, do not necessarily consider the 4 major famous Italian cities. There are many other good destinations in Italy, and investing in a secondary city, a wrong term, but one that gets the idea across, can open up more opportunities and higher returns on your investment. Rule number 3, diversification reduces risk. A balanced portfolio always helps you to manage any investment-related risks better. This rule also applies when investing in real estate in Italy. We could not have predicted the pandemic, for example. This COVID had a massive impact on retail and hospitality, with heavy repercussions on these real estate markets. Consequently, investment should be spread over several asset classes to avoid serious problems. Geographically, invest in various real estate types in diverse regions will also help you better manage any risk. Rule number 4, know your regions. This is where knowledge of the region makes a huge difference. Do you research thoroughly or find someone you can trust in the place you want to invest? Italy is a country that offers many opportunities. There are North's mountains and lakes, the sunshine of the south, Florence arts and culture, and the fantastic sea of Sardinia. You should invest in a way that is consistent with the characteristic of these locations. Rental properties do very well in winter for the mountains, in summer for the lakes, and are requested all year for big cities, both for long and short periods. Of course, you can research, listen to rumors, assess the market, and go along towards your goals. But having a local, co-involved partner, perhaps in the form of a club deal, will help you assess situation faster and better, making decisions with him who sits on the same side of your table. Do you have doubts? Want to have your say? I'm always available for you. Rule number 5, find the right market for you. Whether you are buying to resell or looking for rental income, you need to know the market. Holiday rentals through portals like Airbnb can bring an attractive income in the right place, but there are costs and management headaches to deal with. Another example, do you want to invest in a water park? Great choice, but weigh up the cost carefully when choosing a property, including extra maintenance costs, to make sure it brings the return you are looking for. Rule number 6, restoration projects and planning processes. Obtaining permissions to carry out works, perhaps changing the intended use of a property, is not something you should take for granted in Italy, as it is elsewhere in the world. If you are considering a conservation restoration project, you need to go into all the details and check that you can get the permits you need to open the site and after the work is finished. There will often be many institutions that will need to be involved in obtaining permits. Also, assess the time frame that will be required. It's essential to find the best professionals, the most serious and experienced, not the cheapest. Ask them for their CVs. Get them to tell you about the project they have followed. Do not just ask for a quote. A good architect and an excellent administrative lawyer, where the property is located, are the minimum team you must appoint. The experience of the first and the knowledge of the other will allow you to have a clear picture of the opportunities you have. The evaluation of permits, remember, must always be done before the purchase. Rule number 7, knowing the rules of the game, rights and obligations. It's not necessarily a complex matter to buy property in Italy. There are public acts, chancelleries and registers that guarantee transparency. You just need to put together the right team for that specific transaction. Are you buying a property or a company which owns that property? It's an asset deal or a share deal. Those need different approach. Engage a lawyer specializing in real estate and identify an experienced notary. This is vitally important. That is why I have also put this on my list of 10 rules to know and consider when investing in Italy's real estate. Trust the experience of recognized professionals and you will stay and remain on the right track. Rule number 8, broker's fees and other costs. Knowing your taxes will help you to evaluate your investment entirely. There are various property taxes in Italy, and rates vary depending on the property you are buying. Consider cadastral tax, registration tax, real estate sales tax. Pay attention to VAT and clarify in writing the commission payable to the real estate agent and others involved. There may be taxes to pay when you resell, which can be very high. You need to know all the costs you will incur. Good planning is vital before you commit to buying. Is your case different? Any questions? I'm always available for you. Rule number 9. Beware of bubbles. Just as in other markets, some segment of the Italian property market may see a considerable rise from time to time. This bull phase in that market will only last for a short period. Although history shows that prices do not fluctuate significantly in Italy, real estate bubbles can happen here, there, and everywhere. How to defend yourself against the risk of a bubble bursting? Think with your head, analyze trends, and do not overexpose yourself. These are always good rules. Rule number 10. Have fun. Finally, on my list of 10 rules to know and consider when investing in property in Italy, there is that of enjoying the journey that will lead you to conclude the investment. Buying a property might seem like just a financial business matter to you, but the opportunity to spend time in this beautiful country should never be overlooked. And negotiating and working together with Italians with caution can also be great fun. If I have forgotten any other essential rules, please let me know to improve this clip. Thank you very much for following me so far. See you soon with a new video. Ciao!